From the dust of a dying kingdom, a crown began to breathe. Gold was blackened by the fire, and the fire knelt to me. No press survived the smoke. Only names beneath the throne and vows the ashes spoke. I walked where queens had burned before, through corridors of bone. Their shadows moved along the walls, still begging for the throne. The banners fell like wounded wings. The moon was pale and torn, and every bell in heaven cried the night that I was sworn. They said the crown would save us all. They said the blood would end, but every hand that reached for light was taken by the flame again. Ashes upon the throne, fire within the stone. Raise the crown where angels fall and let the black bells call. Ashes upon the throne, I will not kneel alone. If the kingdom must be saved, then let my soul be owned. The chapel doors were sealed with wax, the altar split in two. 1,000 voices under ash were singing what they knew. No mercy sleeps inside this gold, no heaven guards this land. The crown remembers every queen who died beneath its hand. They said a ruler must not fear, they said a heart must freeze, but I could hear my mother's voice still weeping in the trees. Ashes upon the throne, fire within the stone. Raise the crown where angels fall and let the black bells call. Ashes upon the throne, I will not kneel alone. If the kingdom must be saved, then let my soul be owned. Crown of sorrow, crown of flame, take my body, leave my name. Crown of silence, crown of night, turn my mourning into light. If I must burn to hold the line, then let the heavens see. A queen is not the crown she wears, but what she bleeds to carry. every soul beneath the ash was looking back at me. With ashes in her hair, a daughter of a dying throne, with fire in her stare. No cradle song had named her queen, no blessing touched her skin. She learned to wear the silence well and hide the war within. The court had bowed to empty gold, the priests had sold their flame. But when the sky forgot the dawn, the ashes spoke her name. They said the bloodline ended. They said the crown was gone. But ruin has a memory, and night remembers dawn. Hail the queen beneath the blackened sun, where the bells of mercy come undone. She will rise where the fallen kneel, with a heart of flame and a will of steel. Hail the queen no heaven could save, born from the throne and the royal grave. When the last light dies and the kingdom runs, she stands beneath the blackened sun. Her mother's veil was dust and smoke, her father's sword was rust. The names of all who came before were carved in cathedral dust. She touched the crown but did not kneel. She heard its hunger breathe. 1,000 queens inside the gold were whispering underneath. They said the flame would claim her. They said no soul returns, but some are born for mourning and some are born to burn. Hail the queen beneath the blackened sun, where the bells of mercy come undone. She will rise where the fallen kneel, with a heart of flame and a will of steel. Hail the queen no heaven could save, born from the throne and the royal grave. When the last light dies and the kingdom runs, she stands beneath the blackened sun. No golden dawn, no holy breath, no gentle rose. The sun stayed black above the towers. The crown began to gleam, and in the ashes of her name, the kingdom learned to dream. Ones and thunder knows our name. No prayer can turn the fire back, no mercy right with dawn. We sharpened steel on holy stones and swore to carry on. I saw the valley dressed in smoke, I heard the ravens cry. 1,000 banners torn apart beneath the blood-red sky. The horse kicked against the dark, their breath like a winter storm, and every soul beside me knew we might not see the morn. But fear is just a shadow when kingdoms start to fall, and if the night demands our names, then we will give them all. Right through the burning gates, into the jaws of fate, where angels break and devils wait. We ride through the burning gates, steel in the hands of the lost, hearts that will pay the cost. If ashes or the throne creates, we ride through the burning gates. The queen rode first with silent eyes, the crown beneath her cloak. The fire bowed before her path, as if the ashes spoke. No golden army followed her, no saints came from the sky, just broken sons and widowed hearts, too tired to kneel and die. The bells were mad with warning, the priests had fled the hall, but when she raised her blackened blade, we heard the kingdom call. Right through the burning gates, into the jaws of fate, where angels break and devils wait. We ride through the burning gates, voice remained, a hymn for every broken crown, a prayer for every name. The walls were black with candle smoke, the windows bled with light, and all the ghosts of buried kings were gathered in the night. Did not fall at once, it cracked like winter glass. In every field, in every home, in every road we passed. The children slept beneath the stairs, the mothers held their breath, while soldiers carved the royal seal into the doors of death. But far below the chapel floor, where dust and silence lie, began to sing for us and lifted up the sky. Sing, choirs of the fallen kingdom, raise your voices through the flame. Let the bells of night under broken glass we gathered without light. The crown was wrapped in funeral cloth and breathing through the night. No priest remained, no saint would stay. Only the blood to mark the floor was cold with rain, the candles burned in black. Each noble hand that swore to me held daggers at its back. They smiled like wolves in velvet robes, they bowed with poisoned grace. But I could see the hunger there behind each silver face. They wanted crowns without the fire, they wanted thrones without the cost. But every kingdom built on lies must count the names it lost. Blood oath at midnight, under the dying flame, we bind the crown to sorrow, we bind the throne to name. Blood oath at midnight, no heaven hears us now. If ashes are the price of rain, then blood shall seal the Lord stepped from the dark with scripture in his hand. He said the queen must serve the crown or fall beneath the land. I heard the ghosts beneath the stone begin to softly cry. For every oath that saved a realm had taught a heart to die. They asked me for obedience, they asked me not to see. Crowns are forged for prisoners who call their cages free. Blood oath at midnight, under the dying flame, we bind the crown to sorrow, we bind the throne to name. Blood oath at midnight, no heaven hears us now. If ashes are the price of rain, then blood shall seal the vow. One drop for the father who sold the throne, one drop for the mother who died alone, one drop for the kingdom too blind to see, one drop for the crown that is calling me. Let the silver tongues be silent, let the traitors learn to kneel, let the holy doors remember what the faithful tried to steal. By blood, by flame, by crown, by name, by night, by stone, I swear. does not sleep, it does not die, it waits in gold with open eyes. Beneath the ash, beneath the flame, the crown remembers every heard it whisper through the hall before I touched the throne. 1,000 voices in the gold were speaking as my own. It knew the queens who wore its weight, it knew the kings who lied. It knew the child behind my eyes that I had locked inside. It said no soul is ever lost if blood is carved in fire. It said the dead are not at peace, they only wait in quiet. The crown remembers every name, every oath and every flame, every heart that broke into, every soul the kingdom knew. The crown remembers every cry, every queen it taught to die. If I wear its golden shame, the crown remembers every name. It showed me fields beneath red rain and sons who never came. It showed me mothers on their knees still calling out by name. The throne room turned to winter glass, the candles bent away, and every shadow wore a face that begged for one more day. It said a ruler must be stoned, it said a queen must pay, but I could feel their hands in mine, refusing to decay. The crown remembers every name, every oath and every flame, every heart that broke into, every soul the kingdom knew. The crown remembers every cry, every queen it taught to die. If I wear its golden shame, the crown remembers every name. Eleanor, Mourning Queen, Seraphim, lost between. Aurea, bound in flame, Lysandra, without a grave. We are not gone, we are not free, we are the crown. Remember me. Name by name, stone by stone, no one dies beneath the throne. Flame by flame, bone by bone, no one wears the crown alone. They circled through the smoke with wings of silver in the storm and eyes that never spoke. Frozen brows, no mercy filled their breath. They came like stars that had forgot the difference between light and death. The queen looked up from broken gates where ash had crowned the ground, and saw the angels of old wars descending without sound. Their armor shone like winter moons, their blades were white as bone. But every face behind the light was carved from grief alone. They did not kneel for heaven, they did not bow to flame. They only watched the crown of ash as if it knew their name. Wings of silver, hearts of stone, guardians of the shattered throne. Raise your blades where shadows crawl, but do not weep when kingdoms fall. Wings of silver, cold as dawn, sing for all the light withdrawn. If mercy dies and war has grown, we fly with hearts of stone. They landed where the banners burned and frost consumed the air. One touched the crown with trembling hands as if his soul was there. He said, we guarded every queen who wore the fire's chain. But every time the kingdom lived, another heart was slain. The queen replied with silent eyes, I know what crowns demand, but if the lost still call my name, then I will make my stand. Wings of silver, hearts of stone, guardians of the shattered throne. Raise your blades where shadows crawl, but do not weep when kingdoms fall. Wings of silver, cold as dawn, sing for all the light withdrawn. If mercy dies and war has grown, we fly with hearts of stone. Can angels breathe when heaven burns? Can stone still bleed when sorrow turns? Can wings still rise when faith is gone? Can frozen hearts remember dawn? One by one, they bowed their heads, not to the crown, but to the dead. One by one, they raised their steel, not for glory, but to fear. went to die. They lit their candles in silence. They held their children close, but heaven kept its window shut and answered no one's ghost. Were filled with broken hymns, the wells were full of rain. The mothers carved their sons' names deep into the altar's grain. The queen walked barefoot through the ash, her crown beneath her veil, and every step beneath her feet felt colder than betrayal. They said the faithful would be spared, they said the pure would see the light. Purity is no defense when kingdoms drown in night. No dawn for the faithful, no sun for the brave. Only bells in the blackened air, calling from the grave. No dawn for the faithful, no mercy in the flame. If heaven will not speak for us, we rise and speak its name. Before the storm, the saints had cracked in stone. The holy books were soaked in blood and left beside the throne. A child reached out and touched her hand with ice too tight to cry, and asked if queens could promise dawn when even stars could die. She had no light to give the child, no golden tale to tell. No dawn for the faithful, no sun for the brave. Holy bells in the blackened air, calling from the grave. No dawn for the faithful, no mercy in the flame. If heaven will not speak for us, we rise and speak its name. I cannot bring the morning back, I cannot cleanse the sky, I cannot raise the fallen hands that reached for mine to die. But I can stand where hope has fled, I can bleed for the unnamed dead, I can burn where angels fall, and if no dawn comes, I will become the calm. Light the candles, ring the bells, wake the kingdom from its cells, raise the ashes, name the lost. Faith was never the sky, but somewhere deep beneath the ash, the faithful learned to rise. Beneath the ground, the hollow hills began to wake without a living sound. From smoke and rain, from oath and grave, the riders came in black. No road behind, no dawn ahead, no fear of turning back. They rode where no one dared to ride, through valleys stripped of green, where every tree had lost its leaves and every stream ran clean. The queen stood high upon the ridge, her cloak alive with rain. The crown beneath its funeral cloth was whispering again. The hollow veil remembers, the army swallowed whole, but when the storm begins to sing, it wakes the buried soul. Stormriders of the hollow veil, raise your steel into the gale, through the dark where kingdoms fail. Ride, ride, ride. Stormriders with hearts aflame, call the lost by blood and name. If the crown demands the same, ride, ride, Their armor bore no royal crest, their banners had no gold, just ashes sewn in strips of cloth and stories never told. Some had lost their sons to war, some had lost their lands, some had buried every hope with soil upon their hands. But grief can turn to iron, and sorrow learns the blade, when every prayer is burned away and only wrath is made. Stormriders of the hollow veil, raise your steel into the gale, through the dark where kingdoms fail. Ride, ride, ride. Stormriders with hearts aflame, call the lost by blood and name. If the crown demands the same, ride, ride, ride. No saint above, no shield below, only the storm and the road we know. No mercy left, no throne to trust, only the blade and the crown of Boots in the thunder, steel in the rain, ghosts in the valley, calling again. the heart of the kingdom, where the last prayers died, stood a cathedral of embers with its doors open wide. No saint in the windows, no mercy in stone, only fire on the altar and the queen alone. Leaned like wounded giants, the ceiling bled with rain. The names of kings were split apart and washed across the grain. She walked between the burning pews with ashes on her skin. The crown was quiet in her hands, but screaming from within. Every flame became a memory, every shadow wore a face. Every prayer that heaven buried rose again inside that place. Cathedral of broken fire, raise your towers through the night, where the faithful lost desire and the crown consumed the light. Cathedral of broken fire, let the ruined angels sing. If the throne demands a martyr, let the ashes cry. Low. We wore the flame to save the realm, and still we could not go. Their voices curled around her heart like smoke around a blade. They showed her every kingdom saved and every soul it paid. No crown is born from glory, no throne is built from grace. The fire only chooses those who dare. Cathedral of broken fire, raise your towers through the night, where the faithful lost desire and the crown consumed the light. Cathedral of broken fire, let the ruined angels sing. If the throne demands a martyr, let the ashes crown the queen. I came here as a daughter, I came here still afraid. I came here with my mother's grief and my father's broken blade. I came here for the kingdom, I came here for the dead. But if I leave this holy fire, what soul will walk instead? Burn the veil, break the stone, wake the names beneath the throne. Ring the bells, split the sky, let the crown open its eye. stood with lowered heads beside the nameless dead. One banner moved against the smoke, torn open by the rain. It should have fallen with the rest, but still it rose again. No trumpets called the living home, no bells declared the one. The ground was dressed in broken steel and fathers without sons. The queen walked through the silent ranks with ash upon her face, and every step through blood and mud remembered someone's grace. They did not die for glory, they did not fall for fame. They held the line in darkness, so someone knew their name. The last banner still bleeds where the fallen kingdom kneels. Raise it high above the field where no wound has ever healed. The last banner still bleeds for the lost and all their deeds. If the crown still calls our names, we rise again through flame. A soldier with a shattered shield still breathed beneath the snow. He reached for her with trembling hands and would not let her go. He said, "My queen, we did not run, though heaven gave no sign. We kept your oath through fire and bone. Now keep this land as mine." She placed his hand upon the cloth where royal ashes clung, and heard the voices of the dead begin to rise as one. The last banner still bleeds where the fallen kingdom kneels. Raise it high above the field where no wound has ever healed. The last banner still bleeds for the lost and all their deeds. If the crown still calls our name, swept the heavens bent in pain, and from the dark cathedral roof hung Seraphim in chains. Still held the memory of kingdoms turned to dust. The queen looked up through falling ash and saw them bound in light, not blessed, not saved, not merciful, but prisoners of the night. Their silver feathers touched the flames, yet never burned away, as if the crown had trapped their souls between the dark and day. They sang no song of heaven, they cried no holy name. They only watched the crown below, as if it knew their shame. Seraphim in chains, calling through the flames. Tell me what tower bent in sorrow, every road remembered pain. No victory song was carried, no golden horn replied, only bells of blackened iron for the kingdom that had died. Through fields of silence where the wounded banner slept, she saw the graves without their names, and all the mothers wept. The crown was cold against her chest, the sky was bruised and torn, and every bell in every tower cried for those who were not more. They said the dead were quiet, they said the lost were gone, but grief can shake the heavens when the bells begin their song. Ring, iron bells of mourning, call the ashes from the night. Raise the names the crown has taken, lift the fallen into life. Ring, iron bells of mourning, through the smoke and through the rain. If the kingdom must remember, let it remember every pain. The chapel doors were open wide, but no priest stood inside. The saints had lost their marble eyes, the angels turned aside. A child placed flowers on the stone where no carved letters lay, and asked the queen if all the dead could hear the bells today. She knelt beside the nameless grave with ashes on her hands, and swore that no forgotten soul would fade beneath this land. Ring, iron bells of mourning, call the ashes from the night. Raise the names the crown has taken, lift the fallen into light. Ring, iron bells of mourning, through the smoke and through the rain. If the kingdom must remember, let it remember every pain. One bell for the soldier who never came home. One bell for the daughter who died unknown. One bell for the mother who buried her precious beneath the smoke, the rivers carried flame, and every road that led us home forgot its former name. No banners kissed the morning wind, no horns declared the day. The kingdom knelt in silence where the crown had made it pay. Were choked with rain. The children drew the royal seal with fingers dipped in pain. The queen walked through the empty square, her armor cracked with fire, and every face that looked at her had lost its last desire. They did not ask for miracles, they did not ask for gold. They only asked if she could bear to dust. The royal gates were hanging wide on hinges red with rust. Her mother placed her newborn child before the queen's black throne and said, if there is dawn in you, then do not rise alone. The crown grew warm beneath the cloth, the old queen stood below. I cannot wake the dead, I cannot heal the empty rooms or all the blood we shed, but I can stand before the fire, I can answer what it asks, I can take the crown of ruin from a kingdom melting. Rise for the nameless, rise for the slain, rise for the mothers who buried the rain, rise for the broken, rise bowed beneath the smoke.
The throne was black with rain,
and in the ash before her feet, the kingdom spoke her name. Like a womb that learned to shine, gold and ash and ancient sorrow waiting for a final sign. No hand reached out to stop her, no heaven called her home. Only voices under marble whispered, you are not alone. Into the circle where the old queens lost their names. Their faces burned in candlelight, their eyes alive with flames. The kingdom held its breath outside, the bells refused to ring. For every soul beneath the ash knew what the crown would bring. It does not choose the innocent, it does not spare the brave. In the blame, she saw the child she used to be. Before the debt was paid, the crown rose warm beneath her touch, like fire finding air, and every ghost inside the gold reached softly for her hand. They did not beg for mercy, they did not ask her why. They only showed the land she loved, still waiting not to die. She who wears the ruin, she who bears the flame. Every throne becomes a prison, every crown becomes a name. She who wears the ruin, queen of ash and pain. If the kingdom wakes tomorrow, she will never wake the same. I was not born for glory, I was not made of stone. I was a daughter once before the fire called me home. I wanted dawn, I wanted peace, I wanted hands that would not leave. But kingdoms do not ask with grace, and crowns do not forgive. So take the woman from my face and leave the queen to live. Ash to the blood, blood to the throne, throne to the fire, fire to bone. Name to the dark, heart to the crown. Lift up the ruin and burn the world down. and all the souls beneath the ash bow down to their queen. Beyond the smoke, beyond the throne, where dying daylight bled, a pale horizon split the sky like steel above the dead. Crown alive with flame, and in her hand a silver blade that whispered every name. No golden dawn awaited her, no sacred road remained. The fields were black with broken shields, the rivers choked with rain. The angels flew with wounded wings above the burning plain, and every bell behind the walls was calling her again. They said no queen could cross the line where mortal hearts expire, but she had worn the ruin now and learned to walk through fire. Blade of the pale horizon, cut through the veil of night, carry the names of the fallen into the final light. Blades of pale horizon, burn where the shadows rise. If the crown demands a reckoning, let it enter to the sky. Gates with prayers upon their tongues, but every lie they dressed in gold was choking in their lungs. She found them where the old road ends beneath the moon of bone, and raised the blade against the dark that had poisoned every throne. No mercy for the faithless, no crown for those who hide, no throne for hands that sell the weak and call their hunger pride. I am not the child of rain, I am not the hand you guided toward a beautiful chain. I am ash and oath and thunder, I am grief you could not kill. I am every nameless soldier standing in the iron still. Edge of silver, heart of flame, cut the silence, speak the name. Crown of sorrow, sword of light, open heaven through the night. Strike the oath, strike the line, strike the throne that let them die. Strike the gold, strike the shame, let the blade become the flame. old return. Without a voice, no thunder in its wake. It moved like judgment through the fields and left no soul awake. No crown could turn its hunger back, no prayer could make it cease. It burned the hands that begged for war and those that begged for peace. Above the plain with ashes in her eyes, she saw the traitors fall in flames. She heard the children cry. The crown was bright upon her brow, too beautiful to trust. And every spark that left her hand turned mercy into dust. They said the fire would cleanse the land. They said the flame would heal. But power dressed to salvation still teaches hearts to kneel. The fire that forgave no one burned beneath the blackened sun. It took the guilty and the brave. It gave the nameless no grave. The fire that forgave no one left no daughter, left no son. If victory must taste like pain, let no queen call this holy flame. The old lord screamed beneath the gold. Their velvet turned to coal, but beside them fell the innocent who never sold a soul. She reached to stop the rising storm. She called the crown by name, but every queen inside the ash was feeding on the flame. No war is clean when crowns decide who pays and who survives. No throne can weigh a kingdom's sins without devouring lives. The fire that forgave no one burned beneath the blackened sun. It took the guilty and the brave. It gave the nameless no grave. The fire that forgave no one left no daughter, left no son. If victory must taste like pain, let no queen call this holy flame. I wanted justice, not this sea of red. I wanted silence for the restless dead. I wanted dawn, not a burning sky. I wore the crown and watched mercy die. Name the guilty, name the slain, name the mothers in the rain, name the children, name the cost, name the kingdom I have lost. No forgiveness in the flame, no salvation. is no queen. Call this holy flame. The fire came without a voice and left the throne undone. The kingdom lived beneath the ash, but it forgave no one. The fire faded from the valley. The smoke rose soft and slow, and all the names I carried had nowhere left to go. The crown lay dark beside me, no longer bright with flame. And for the first time in the silence, it did not speak my name. I walked beyond the ruined gates where no one bowed or cried. The kingdom slept beneath the ash, too wounded to decide. Was I the hand that saved them? Was I the storm that came? Was I the queen they needed, or just another flame? The stars were cold above me, they offered no reply. Only endless ancient light across a broken sky. Crownless before the stars, I stand with all my scars. No throne, no holy sign, no heaven calling mine. Crownless before the stars, where all forgiveness feels too far. If I saved what we became, why do I still burn with shame? The angels passed in silence, their chains were gone at last. But freedom left no answer for the shadow of the past. A child slept near the chapel, still breathing through the cold. And in that fragile living breath, I feared the weight of gold. For every soul delivered, another paid the cost. And every kingdom rescued still remembers what it lost. Crownless before the stars, I stand with all my scars. No throne, no holy sign, no heaven calling mine. Crownless before the stars, where all forgiveness feels too far. If I saved what we became, why do I still burn with shame? Mother, did you hear me? Father, did I fall? Did I become the ruin I was sworn to end for all? Old queens beneath the marble, tell me if you know. Can a heart return from fire when it had to let mercy go? No crown upon my forehead, no gold around my neck. kingdom dead to breathe. Rise, oh Ashen Queen, from the silence and the flame. Rise where all the fallen kneel, and the crown forgets your name. The sky was torn with silver fire, the stars began to bleed, and every soul beneath the ash was calling out in need. She stood before the broken throne with no gold left to claim. The crown had burned its hunger out and left her clothed in flame. The angels circled overhead, their chains dissolved in light. The kingdom held its breath below, between the dawn and night. They said no heart could carry this, they said no soul could stay, but even ruin learns to rise when grief becomes the way. Rise, oh Ashen Queen, where the blackened heavens lead. Raise the lost from dust and stone, take the sorrow as your own. Rise, oh Ashen Queen, through the fire no one has seen. If the throne must fall tonight, let your ashes become light. The banners lifted from the mud, though no wind crossed the plain. The bells rang out from shattered towers, and thunder spoke her name. The child who slept beside the chapel opened tired eyes and saw the first pale thread of dawn unfold across the skies. But dawn was not forgiveness, and light was not release. The queen still bore the cost of war inside her wounded peace. Rise, oh Ashen Queen, where the blackened heavens lead. Raise the lost from dust and stone, take the sorrow as your own. Rise, oh Ashen Queen, through the fire no one has seen. If the throne must fall tonight, let your ashes become light. the kingdom still remember the ones who bore its name? When the banners fall silent and the last war drum cease, will the ashes know forgiveness? Will the dead be left in peace? Blackened palace lay. No golden light surrounded her, no choir showed the way. The crown was cracked beside her feet, its hunger finally still, and all the ghosts beneath the stone were gathered on the hill. They did not ask for glory, they did not ask for tears, they only watched the broken dawn rise over all their years. When the throne turns to dust and the gold returns to clay, let the names beneath the ashes see the coming of the day. When the throne turns to dust and the fire learns to fade, may the kingdom wake unchained from the sorrow it obeyed. Angels folded silver wings above the silent square. The children stepped from ruined doors and breathed the morning air. No queen sat high above the land, and no crown demanded blood. The rivers carried ash away like memories through the mud. But every scar beneath the sky still knew the cost of light. For nothing born from ancient pain can vanish with the night. When the throne turns to dust and the gold returns to clay, let the names beneath the ashes see the coming of the day. When the throne turns to dust and the fire learns to fade, may the kingdom wake unchained from the sorrow it obeyed. I wore the ruin, I carried the flame, I gave the crown my fear and name. I was the wound, I was the blade, I was the prayer the dying made. But I am not the throne, I am not the chain, I am not the hunger that dressed itself as race. Stone to silence, gold to rust, crown to shadow, throne to dust, blood to memory, grief to grace. Let the dawn reveal its to dust, and the crown forgot its flame. The queen walked into mourning without a throne.